Morning, everyone. I'm your host, Dalvinder Kaur from lovely Professional University. Let's dive into today's topic, that is functional material for energy innovation. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the experts of the day, Dr. Ajit Sharma. Dr. Ajit is a professor in Department of Chemistry, School of Chemical Engineering and Physical Sciences, lovely professional university. He has more than 15 years of experience in academic and research. Professor Sharma also received a National Research Foundation NRF of Postdoctoral Award from the Ministry of South Korea in 2013. Professor Sharma has more than 100 SCI international publications and several books chapters. So now I would like to introduce the admission nominee also in this webinar, Ms. Shabnam Rahman. She is working as a deputy officer in the Division of Admission, lovely professional university. With 7+ years of professional experience, she is currently serving as an admission coordinator, managing multiple disciplines including CSC, civil engineering, and chemical and physical sciences. Before we proceed further in today's session, I would like to request everyone for any questions you can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed from my side in the end of this webinar. Now I'm going to hand over this session to our expert, Dr. Ajit Sharma, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from him. Over to you, Dr. Ajit Sharma.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for introduction. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning to all. So, hope you all are good. So, my name is Professor Ajit Sharma. So, today I'm going to provide some information related about the energy innovation. At the currently, we are seeing this war, international war, to Iran and US and Israel. They making this war. This is the current example. Why I started with this war? Because we are facing this situation about the energy, and every day in news you are facing about this energy crisis. That's reason I gave this talk, functional material for energy innovation. So for the today's talk, we are going to discuss few points, what we are facing, how we are overcome, and what we are think about the near future, and what we are going to provide for next generation. So today's talk, we are going to cover the topic introduction, the nature of review, some of the results which we currently my student is working on it. Based on that one, some of the conclusion part that and future is related with that, and what we can give to our next generation. Based on that one current study, we have some good publication where my student they took that publication and they are achieved some of the good future from the lovely professional university. As I said that beginning of my talk, we are seeing the war Iran, Israel, and US, and they are making about that due to this war globally, not only in India, globally we are facing energy crisis. What exactly the energy? Energy where we can survive our life. LPG gas, we cannot cook the food. The petrol, diesel, we cannot travel, and electricity, many more is going on with this energy crisis. So global energy crisis is an ongoing shortage of energy across the world, and this is the current situation. This is current situation just 1 month before they started. But before that is what? Before that what? We are not aware that what we can think non-renewable sources, we completely depend on that one. So first we are going to give some of the point what exactly the previous year where we are not aware that we think about, and recently the crisis you can connect that and think about the next future. Recently, last in 2015, Nepal experienced major energy crisis. 17, Gaza electricity crisis. 2019, California energy crisis. 21, Texas power crisis. 21, global energy crisis. They are some example, and that's you already faced 2020, 2021, that COVID situation. They are the many crises is there. Based on that, thus I gave you this example is 2026, and this is current example is going on where we are facing energy. So we need to think about how we can overcome through this the part. What exactly this that is the energy related that one. Basically, we are completely dependent on the fossil fuel. Why we in India we are number of refineries. Reliance is the one of the number one refinery who are going to purify this crude oil. That crude oil it comes from the Arab countries, Iran, through the Hamburg area, and you are every day you are facing a lot of news where the Hamburg related the news is going on. That Hamburg, this is one of the way where we get these the crude oil. What exactly crude oil is? Crude oil is natural gases, petroleum, coal. We know the coal, petrol, natural gas, but exactly what the composition? That's a chemistry part. So we are going to provide this information if we're talking about the natural gas, carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, sulfur, oxygen. If we're talking petroleum, that's a few minerals is there. It's an additional one. And when we're talking coal nowadays we are not getting the gas. Few of the person not getting the gas. Who are not getting the gas, they are going to burn this coal. Instead of coal, they can use the wood to burn that and cook the food. But basically, I'm going to provide complete information about this fossil fuel. What happened with these fossil fuels? They are the limited resources where these countries they have that these a non-renewable fossil fuel is there, which we are going to buy, and our Indian few of the companies like oil, these Reliance Industries, they have good refinery. In Reliance Industries, one of the number one in Asia, who have the number of the refineries who can pure any type of the crude oil. But what happened with these fossil fuels? They are during the process they are impact on our health and environment. What the impact? Ocean or acidification, extreme weather means the June. Maybe last year if you have the experience in this northern area, 48, 49 degrees. Somewhere it is a 50 degrees centigrade. That temperature, people's humors, they're facing the dehydration. It's a impact due to this the air pollution because they when we are going to purify this crude oil, some of the contamination in air environment, water environment, and soil environment, plastic pollution, air pollution, water pollution, oil spilling, and ultimate the human health, environment health, all are interconnected. So we already face today. This is some of the another information convention. As I said that we are when we are going to burn this fossil fuel, they are going to release in air environment CO2, CO, N2O, sulfur dioxide, SOx, nitrogen dioxide, NOx, and number of the pollutant they are going to emit the air environment. These air environment they are going to cause the acid rain, and I hope you know about the acid rain. And that's reason our parents, if the few of the students who are 10th, 12th, or who are in the undergraduate, they know about the acid rain. That's reason parents said that what they said, don't go out during the first two rains because in air environment, high concentration of this SO2 and NOx, SOx, NOx, SOx means sulfur dioxide. And they are, when they are going to react with the water and humidity, they are going to release H2SO4 and HNO3. Similarly, CO2, they are responsible for the global warming. That's going to be affected. So, what exactly these fossil fuels? Now you understand. Now this is one of the story. Now second story, we are talking about the water. This is also one of the crises. Recently, you heard that one of the news, Iran said that to Arab countries, Abu Dhabi and this UAE and Qatar, if you are not going to be held to the other country who are attacking to us, they are going to disturb the desalination the industry. Did you heard that? Desalination industry. That means these Arab countries they don't have the water. They are completely depend on seawater. Seawater, they have number of the electrolyte, means the salt is there, NaCl, and apply additionally the number of another salt is there. So they are going to purify the salt, desalination. Salt going to be removed from the water, and this seawater convert to drinking water. This drinking water, they survive their life. Without water, we cannot survive the life, right? Similarly, that's I'm talking. So this is the another story which you are currently facing here. So during this one, water also one of the crises is there. Why I'm talking the energy again? Next chapter is water. I'm going to tell you the next story to connect together. So based on that one, as I gave you one example for desalination in Arab country, so they are completely depend on that one. In India, and even globally, the crisis is for the wastewater and wastewater treatment. We every day in our life, when we are going to use the shower or cleaning the home, cleaning the cloth, so lots of water we are going to be waste. So that we call that household waste water, which they need some treatment processes. They should be there. If we are not going to be treat that water, we are going to face the water crisis also. One is energy crisis, second is water crisis. Both are completely depend on the human life. We cannot survive without the energy and water. So here I'm going to give some of the Indian scenario as per the Central Pollution Control, who are the Indian agency, who are going to take care about the pollution control in India. According to 2020, they are going to generate 72,368 million liter per day of wastewater. And this is a big use for wastewater. And that we need to think about how we can purify. Only 27% of wastewater in the undergoes for the treatment process. Rest is still not the treatment. So what the technology we can think about? Now, connect together energy and wastewater. So here I'm going to provide one of the technology technique which we can use for wastewater purification as well as energy production. And this technology name is microbial fuel cell, also called MFC. What exactly MFC? MFC, wastewater we utilize and provide some of the electrode or electrochemistry, we can say that some of the process convert to generate electricity. As here I example I gave to you, electricity generation and simultaneously water purification. So one technique, two crises we can overcome. One, energy production and water purification. So today I'm going to explain about the microbial fuel cell, one of the technology which we can utilize for energy production and another crisis, water purification. That one of the technology simultaneously is going on. In this technology, what the material is important, and that's our topic today's topic, material for energy innovation. So this is one technology I just gave to you for electricity generation. So in this technology, we important part is electrode. Electrode means what? Maybe you have pencil cell. So pencil cell, this is inside of the graphite is there. So even the inverter battery, so some of the clips they attach together, they make the complete circuit. So electrode work is anode and cathode mixed together, we call it electrode. One part alone and combined to the electrode with the some of the bridges, which we call that salt bridge, and the complete circuit is going to be happen, and they are going to generate electricity. This is complete electrode. As I said that here we are going to make our synthesize, or we can say develop electrode with the waste material. So we are going to focus about that one, waste utilization, energy innovation, water purification. So all are for our good health, our environment health, good environment health, we can say. So how we can these exactly the electrode, as I said that electrode material play a significant role which we are going to utilize in microbial fuel cell, and based on these electrode, we can make the more efficient electricity generation. Only the important role of these electrode, we can use number of the material, waste material, the all transition elements, nickel, copper, zinc, whatever. You can use these ones. So these anode electrode in this microbial fuel cell, we are going to give few of the information, which type of the material we can utilize, how we can modify it, and we can resolve this energy crisis and water crisis. Means water crisis, wastewater contamination. We can overcome with that. So this is technology, as I said, that MFC. So basically, MFC study focus on use of carbon-based materials. Even still we are using the carbon-based material, but most of the carbon-based material, it is one of a very common, and also it is very low cost material, easily available, which we can utilize. As I said that you can use carbon coal, carbon cloth, graphite steel, graphite granules, or any waste material. If you are going to burn, provide the heat, it's going to convert to carbon, that carbon also. So the two way, if we are going to make the waste, this waste material, what lot of the waste is going on. Like if you are going to use the small the wood, you are going to collect that one. The this the peanut, you eat the peanut, and there's the cells, you throw it. Walnut, eat, and the cells is going to throw it. Potato, you peel that there, and the potato you can eat, the peel you can throw it. Somewhere they can use for the manure production. But another case, we can use this waste material to convert to carbon. These carbon used as a load, which we can utilize in microbial fuel cell, and we can generate electricity as well as the water purification. So, as I am talking about, so this is carbon-based electrode. Some of the electrode based on the metal base. Which metal, the like copper, means the copper, zinc, iron, nickel. Number of the metal is there. Make the composite with the carbon, and which we can enhance their efficiency for the electrode making. So, as I gave you the example, like the peanut and the walnut and this coconut, we are very used to with that one. So, first you can eat these the peanut, coconut, and the walnut, and whatever the cell is there, you just keep eating and convert to carbon. What is exactly the carbon you are going to just burn? Simple. If you take the paper, this pen paper, and if you are burn, what is going to be? It's going to be convert to as material. So how we can convert to carbon? Convert to carbon in nitrogen atmosphere. If in oxygen atmosphere, it as conversion is as. But if you are going to provide the nitrogen for atmosphere, it's going to convert to carbon. Now we needed that carbon through this waste. Through as we get this walnut, peanut, coconut, it is come through the we can say living things. A plant is living things. So that's we call that biochar. Carbon conversion to this waste, which is also one of the living things. That is reason we call that biochar. So we are going to make the biochar through this peanut, coconut, and walnut. And this is my today's new I'm going to give one of the information that in your daily life you have a lot of the waste material. Think about how we can utilize these waste material. Here I took three examples: peanut, coconut, and walnut. How we can how convert to char, carbon. Char means carbon, and how we can say biochar. Now I guess you understand about the biochar. And second, here I actually, when we're talking about the electrode, some of the conductivity or conductive nature, we needed that one. So the polymer, because the carbon is powder material, we cannot make the rod shape or the pencil shape. So what we can do, we can use the additive which we can combine together. So here I took that one of the polymer. That polymer name is polyaniline. Polyaniline actually they have one of the specific the part is that it is conducting. It is one basically polymer is it we can say amorphous. It means as conductor. It is not conductor. So most of the polymer it is not conductor, but here pani is a one of the additive which we are going to combine with the carbon. Also, this pani have one of another property conducting nature. So that is the reason we utilize this polyaniline. A lot of the literature here reported that one they use the carbon and through the natural resources and make a anode and they generate electricity 26 point. Here one of the example I give you same I took that one, but here I use different type of a material, waste material we took that one. Some of the person they generate electricity around 532 watt per meter square, and third person they also took the example activated microporous carbon derived from chestnut cell. So number of example is there where they can use that. What they do that, they are going to make the composite with carbon nano tube or carbon nano particles, carbon nano material with the polymer they are going to use to as a binder. Additive, we can say that, or we can say binder, but that binder should be conducting nature. If it is non-conducting, they are going to affect the material property. Maybe they cannot work properly in as electrode. So there are the number of the example was there. What the exactly? If we are compare these reported literature, what I found that some of the research gap was there. What exactly research gap was there? Anodic metal used till now in MFC are made from precious metal. They are using platinum, palladium, so which they are very expensive. So that electrode they are expensive. It is not easy to buy because if this is expensive, then what the purpose about this research? That is reason we took these waste material, at least this waste, agricultural waste, or household waste, whatever the waste, these waste, completely waste material, we convert to carbon, and these carbon material are going to be used as electrode in MFC. MFC is one of the technology which I said that convert to electricity generation or and as well as water efficient. So that is the gap was that, and that's my student they did this research and they achieved something. Based on this research, we designed some of the objective what we can do that. So we designed the app and take the some of the cells, the like coconut cells, peanut cells. You can eat the peanut, walnut, coconut. Rest don't through. Keep with you, convert to carbon, make a electrode with the help of polyaniline is polymer, and we can utilize for microbial fuel cell and check the efficiency. In this check the efficiency, we collect the wastewater, collect wastewater also one of the waste. They needed wastewater treatment, but we are going to use the waste to generate electricity as well as wastewater treatment. So using this MFC. How, as I gave you one of the exam means information, what exactly, how we can synthesize. So this is peanut, walnut, coconut. Make the pyrolysis means what heat treatment temperature. So it's going to convert to carbon. Now carbon, you can make the powder. So this is one of the complete process. Now it's not big rocket science, simple science. Just convert to carbon. After that, how we can make the electrode? You can use some of the electrode. They have two methods. How we can make the electrode, basically. So you can take one of the you can glass slide one, or either you can use any of the steel net, which in your this is also one of the ways. Steel net, you can cut that, and this is the steel net, or this is one of the glass slide. So two ways. One, if we are going to use mix with the polyaniline polymer, as I gave you that material, it's a polymer where this powder is going to be mixed together, so it's become a liquid, viscous material. That like a honey, it's going to be cast on a glass slide. So That's process we call drop casting. That method name is drop cast. Very, very simple. Every day we do in our life. But if you do scientifically, technically, so we can do some innovation, right? So that we call drop cast. If you are going to take this solution and this is stillness, you are going to dip in this solution, carbon solution, which this carbon with the polyaniline. So that we call dip and dry method. So they make one of the layer. So here we can use this is two method name to make the electrode. And which electrode we can use as anode or cathode, but we are focused about the anode. So this is the process name we call that fabrication of electrode. Now, in this one, as I said that we are going to make this slurry. So peanut cell, we are going to convert mix with polyaniline, make the solution, and that is we go for a casting method. So this is one of the electrode we make this. So this now electrode is ready. One more thing. If we are going to make a nano material and macro material, difference is what? Macro material will less surface area. Nano material high surface area. What is the meaning surface area? So I can give you one of the big good example. Surface area, take you one of the big. If I say, can you spread out in one room? Can you spread? Not possible. Then what we can do? Take the brick, make the powder spread out. Now the powder is going to be covered each area of that surface easily to spread in one room, but brick cannot spread. So that means how much surface they cover, that is called surface area. So that is reason powder they covered maximum surface area, and macro particles bricks they cannot cover maximum surface area, small surface area. Now you understand about the nanomaterial and material. This is the difference. So nanomaterial maximum surface area they cover. So that is reason we are making the powder make maximum surface area and make the drop casting where we can capture maximum electricity mixed with the polyaniline. So based on that we make the electrode. Another thing, when we are making these provide some of the current, these polyaniline convert to nanotube and nanoparticle. Both are small, but both have different results. Electricity generation, and based on that one, my student they achieve this part also. If it's small current we are going to provide in these electrodes, so these material also going to be changed, converted to nanoparticle and nanofiber. Or here polyaniline is playing important role related. So this is fabrication of composite of dual. This is in my laboratory which we designed. So here one of the wastewater black color solution, and this is one of the another solution where they are going to combine together. And if you are talking about this electrode, see this electrode. The electrode is going to be dipped here, and they are connected with the current, and we can get some of the current flow. We can get the achieve. At the previous, we already gave to you a lot of the good results. We achieve that. If you are going to see the structure, so lot of the characteristic analysis we done that one. What exactly the morphology was that for this material? So we checked this one: peanut, coconut, and walnut. The morphology also we checked that. What the surface area, the pores, micropores, mesopore was there, which we also analyzed surface area. As I said that. So one of the instrument name is BET, Werner Image Taylor, who gave how to analyze how much surface area was that with the all three material. So what we achieve? So this is surface area, coconut, C, coconut, P, peanut, W, walnut, right? So we achieve peanut cell have high surface area if we are going to convert to carbon. So through this one, XRD, we done a lot of the characterization. Here I'm not going to be very technically, but here I can give you two. We are going to confirm this. The XRD, X-ray, they are going to provide this material is crystalline in nature or amorphous. So a lot of the things we done that, and similarly with the FER spectroscopy, we check the number of functional groups, how we can improve, and some of the information we get up. Here we give check the current cyclic voltmeter where we can get that one capacitance based on this one. P net is PMF5G. This farad 5 per gram. This one we get that this much of current we got that. When we're talking about electrochemical impedance, so these all the research we done in our laboratory in LPU, Lovely Professor University in School of Chemistry. And based on that one, if we are going to check the impedance analysis, so PSP, P net cell, coconut cell, walnut cell, 49 ohm, 43 ohm, 70 ohm. Still, a lot of the research is going on. So this is one of the conclusion. So a lot of the done, the person carbon nano tube hydrogel, they 132 megawatt per meter square. But when we're talking about mine one result, so here 165 to the peanut cell, 165 watt per meter square, we achieve this legacy. So this is just we think, we create, make the creativity in your daily life, collect this waste material, which we can utilize. So here we done with the nanoparticle conversion, small nanoparticle and nanotube. We check then. Here you can check. This is nanotube and nanoparticle. What happened with the nanotube and nanoparticle? They have a very minute difference between surface area. Both they working well. So we done with the check the electricity generation. So they are the results related with the XRD crystallinity, and based on that one, and we check there the electricity generation. So here also we check the cyclic voltmeter and electrochemical impedance spectroscopy. So we confirm that. So each characterization that we call characterization to confirm what the research we are going and what exactly research. So next step we are going to develop for the industrial scale or for the community development based scale. We are working on it, and this lot of the result. Now here as I gave you what we do, we took the real wastewater, and this is the one of the real wastewater where the chemical COD, chemical oxygen demand, wastewater was 522. High COD is not good for the drinking water. After the synthetic waste treatment, that COD was 200. Before that, pH was 6.2, which is acidic in region. After that, it's 7. Solution, the conductivity 1.3, which is not good, but after that, 7.4. So we took that. We also use this CO2 and final concentration. As I said, that real wastewater we took. Where we can utilize microbial fuel cell technology, waste-based electrode we utilize, where the CO2 reduced and final synthetic water also going to be reduced. So in real wastewater, we achieve water purification. You can think about. So conclusion, we can say that how polynomial morphology affect their lot of the shape, nanoparticles and nanotube, and their electricity generation. Similarly, if we are talking about this one, so real wastewater MFC remove more COD. So here the one waste convert to electricity generation, energy innovation, one of the part, as well as for water purification. This is the one part, and this work is already reported as one of the high impact journal of environmental management. Similar type of work in another reported that one. Another I can give you to another example, hydrogen generation. Same wastewater we can utilize as electrode. That's the process I gave to you, and we just change the material PA3 and 5 with the biocarbon, peanut cell, coconut cell, and combined with the pani. I just changed this same electrode. We put it in a wastewater and produce hydrogen. And this work is also reported in one of the very reputed journal, Q1 SCI, and in my laboratory, a student they done that one. And this is the all are the recent one. Same, I used the cadmium sulfide with the bismuth titanate, one of the perovskite metal. Also, we utilize for hydrogen generation. Hydrogen is one of the energy, electricity energy, CO2 reduction to methane energy. So all these three type of the work is going on, and simultaneously water purification is also one of the part of this research. And recently one here is one of the another perovskite material, and now the recent in 2026, one of my student, he used the sawdust and convert to biochar and make the electrode. And this is one of the biochar process. And these electrodes convert to for hydrogen generation in the presence of a visible light. In sunlight presence, wastewater and that electrode produce the hydrogen. So this type of the lot of the material is there, and if we are going to change our thoughts and think critically through the scientific and technology base, and we can overcome with these challenges what we are facing about current scenario. So guys, based on that one, a lot of the reference was that, and I'm going to thank you to my all students who done this research and who are doing currently in my laboratory, and my collaborator from the US, UK, South Korea, Vietnam, these places. Thank you very much. If anyone have any questions, I'm very happy to give the answer. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to our today's guest, Dr. Ajit Sharma. And now I would request to our admission nominee, Ms. Shabnam, to be on the screen. Over to you, Ms. Shabnam.
Okay, so thank you so much, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. And I would like to thank you, everyone, for joining this session. I, Shabnam Rahman, will be taking you to the exotic journey of lovely professional university. So, basically, we'll be focusing on the current trends or the current, things that our lovely professional university is focusing on. Because as a student, for us, it is very important for us to check out the different parameters in a university. Right. So when we talk about career counseling, the current trends plays an important role. Starting with the first thing, that is industry tie-ups. So, what does this industry tie-up means? Industry tie-up means it's a sort of strategic partnership between corporates and the industries. I mean, designed to bridge a gap between academia and the corporates, right? And the second part is work integrated programs. So there are no programs that love in a way students can earn while learning. And the third important part is international tie-ups. So what does this international tie-up mean? We should know that our lovely professional university has got tie-ups with many international universities, and they give you an opportunity, like while studying at lovely professional university, study in the abroad university. And when we talk about the next option, that is global immersion, it is a sort of 1 to 2 week a study tour, we must say, where students travel abroad to immerse themselves in a foreign country's environment. And next is international exposure and the semester exchange. It means that in international exposure program, it is again a sort of a 4 week study tour where students travel to the international, universities, and they get to know the work culture of the universities, and they make different friends. And same is the case with the semester exchange option. Like if your degree is a 4 year degree, so during your 4 year degree, you get an option that you can study 1 semester with our partner university. So our lovely professional university has tie-ups with the international universities where you can explore this international exposure and semester exchange option. So while checking out different universities at our early stage, it becomes very important to know the current trends. And our lovely professional university focuses on these current trends. So moving next to the, as I was talking about how to select a university, because when we are investing our time in a university, it becomes very important for us to look after different parameters. So starting with those parameters, number one is accreditation and approvals. Similarly, we have placements, then we have industry interactions, ranking in awards, study abroad, curriculum, extra co-curricular, diversity, exposure, infrastructure, scholarship, and again the campus. So we'll focus on accreditation and approvals first of all. So our lovely professional university receives the highest NAC accreditation A++ with 3.68 score on scale of 4. Because of this, our lovely professional university is number one amongst all the private universities of India. UGC, like University Grant Commission, has recognized our LPU in the category 1 with grant of graded autonomy. So accreditation, talking about the various accreditation, as it's also a vital, thing that we need to consider, or important thing that we need to consider. That is NAC. NAC, I have already told you. And next one is Accreditation Council for Business Schools and Programs. That is ACBSP by USA. Our university has got accreditation from Indian Council of Agricultural Research, that is ICAR. Our university has got accreditation from UGC, University Grant Commission for Distance Education Programs, and National Council for Teacher Education, that is NCT. So these are the accreditations that we have got, LP has got. So there are some approvals as well to run a few programs, like Pharmacy Council of India approval we have. We have Council of Architecture for the BARC program. We have Bar Council of Indian approval as well to run the law programs. We have UGC, definitely we do have, and Institution of Town Planner, that is for the B plan courses. And we have the Punjab State Councillor for Agricultural Education, that is PSCAE approval as well with us. So apart from this approvals and accreditations, the most important thing is placements. Because when we, as in admissions, I have done, I have got experience of 7 years. So when a student connects with us, the first and the foremost question of a candidate is, how is the placements of your university? So because when the student to know placements, they university. This is the good university with the opportunity, and consider that university. It's a very important thing being a university. So how our university is focusing on placements. So talking about the placement records, every year, 2100 plus recruiters, they come to the university and they hire, the LPU students. And there are 5,500 plus offers from the Fortune 500 companies. We have got 350 plus recruiters of IITs, IIMs, NITs. They also hire from LPU students. And if I talk about the average salary package of 25% of place students, that is 10.1 lakh. So this is our placements, placement record. And talking about the star placements, a journey of passion, innovation, and success. So our student, Sri Shravana Vishnu, a BTech robotics and automation student during 2022 to 2025, has got a star 8.46 CGPA and global internship in Singapore, USA, and Japan. His contribution to student revenue in crores and exceptional skills have landed him a 2.5 crore packages as a senior principal AI and robotics engineer. More, our students have already set the stage for unbeatable achievements. The students have got 1 crore packages in top-notch companies, and adding 3 more. The voters have selected by Palo Alto 54.7 crores. They have backed this package, and we have in Motor RQ Abhishek Agarwal, they have got 50 lakhs package, and 49.4 lakh packages by Ayush Kumar Agarwal in Palo Alto. And in Google, the yet another record-breaking placements with Google, our Sanjay Gandhi has got 48 lakhs, the placement package. So adding more 1 crore plus packages at Google, Yahoo, Apple, Amazon, GM, so Bank of America. So see, we can see that these are the placement records of our university. And the students have bagged a very good or an excellent packages. So talking to the industry emergence, as I have told you that industry emergence, it will be it will include and in see operating with industry on various forms for the growth of the student. It is also very important where students focus on industry projects, will be in industry projects. They will online, like they'll proper concept of online learning space will be stations, because when we talk about industry immersion, so students will be traveling to the companies, and they will be making the connection over there, right? And there will be a sort of bridging the gap between academia and industry. So academia industry connect is very important. Again, trainings and internships will be also a part of it. Okay. So next, these are the rankings. Now I'll be basically talking about some of my programs. For that, I'll be taking you to the, a live page of our university. So because I am dealing with the chemical sciences, civil and physical sciences, so we'll be talking the example of BTech chemical engineering, how it works, and what will be the eligibility criteria, what will be the fee structure, and what are the highlights of the program. So starting with this BTech chemical engineering program, it is a 4-year program with 8 semesters. And when we talk about eligibility criteria, it says that we need 60% aggregate marks in 12th, but a student must have studied English, physics, chemistry, and mathematics. And along with this eligibility criteria, the student has to qualify our LPO NEST exam, which stands for Lovely Professional University National Eligibility and Scholarship Test. The main benefit of this entrance test is that student has to qualify this test in order to get eligible for the admissions. But other than that, they have an opportunity that if they scores well, they can also get scholarship. So this also plays an important role, because if somebody has not got good score in 12th, they have the opportunity while preparing for this LPO NEST exam, they can get the good score and eventually they can avail the better scholarship. So this is our eligibility criteria. It's quite simple. There's no complications over here. 60% is needed aggregate. English, physics, chemistry, and mathematics should have been prepared by the student, right? Although we have relaxation as well, like if the student doesn't fulfill the 60% requirement, so we have the eligibility relaxation over here, that we give 10% relaxation on aggregate marks for Northeast states, Sikkim candidates, and we also give 5% relaxation on aggregate marks to the defense personals and their dependents, or if the candidate is a Kashmiri migrant. And talking about this LPO exam, it will be conducted in 2 modes. First is online, that is from the proctor, only remotely proctored mode. By sitting at your home, students can write this exam, although there must be a proper infrastructure for it. Else, if the student is not comfortable in online mode, then they have the test center option as well. Wherever you'll be living, it like pan India, we are conducting this LPO NEST exam. So at your nearest, in your nearest location, you can check out whether we have the center available there. So if it is available there, you can opt for the center-based option as well. And let me tell you one thing, this LPO NEST exam is conducted pan-India. So if you're not comfortable in online mode, so definitely you can opt it center-based as well. right? So this is our eligibility criteria. So top companies hiring placement record, if I talk about, so in this chemical engineering, 17.56 lakh highest salary package till date, and 8.98 lakh average package of top 10%, and 1 lakh highest internships have been offered, and 50 plus total recruiters have been for this particular course. Now, talking about the fee structure, fee is also a very important factor or the parameter for a student. So, although we have given the curriculum as well, like everything is visible on this page. See, I'll just tell you one by one. So, here we were talking about the placements or the hirings. Rankings we have given over here, and if someone is interested in checking out the question paper pattern of the LPO Nest exam, or if you want to get the syllabus, or you want to know the sample questions, and the important thing is that if you're not ready to write this LPNest exam on online through online mode, then we have the test cities option as well. So you can check out the centers where you have the center available near to you or not. So these are the things where you can check out all these things. It's available on this page, right? So now moving next to top research initiatives. So there have been 1600 plus publications in this discipline, 60 plus patents, 50 plus seminars and workshops, 50 plus collaborative research. And we have also mentioned here some student achievements as well. Like Shishodia Siddhant of Physics was selected for 2 years with scholarship of 22,416 euros for the Excellence Track program in Physics and JGU mains. Say Manvi Gupta, student of chemistry, has successfully qualified state PCS, JKSP, JKPSC, CCE exam with rank 76 and deputed as Deputy Superintendent of Police. Sumit Kumar from physics for successfully clearing the CSR NET year 30. Right, so these are the some achievements. We have also given the curriculum over here. So there are some engineering minors, industry interface, undergraduate research, study abroad, and career pathways are also mentioned over here. And because like most of the students want to know about the curriculum of the program, so whenever you're checking out any program on our website, so we have also, shared the curriculum of each semester, so that you can check out from here, and each subject is given over here. You can get the detailed knowledge about it. What are the different electives offered in our curriculum? We offer engineering minors, language electives, pathway electives, open minors, training electives. So everything is available on the website. You don't have to roam here and there. Everything is visible in a single page, right? So moving forward towards the fee, if I talk about this particular program, our semester fee for this particular program is 1,40,000 rupees. But let me tell you that our fee completely depends upon the caliber of the student. Better the student, lesser will be the fee. So when I say better the student, lesser will be the fee, what does this mean? So basically, I am talking about the scholarships. Right. So LPU offers number of scholarships over here. So we'll be talking about scholarships one by one here. Number one is qualified exam. If a 12th class student comes to me and he says that I'm looking for admission in BTech Chemical Engineering, so I will be definitely asking him, what is your percentage in your 10th as well as in your 12th? Because our university doesn't only offer scholarship based on the previous qualification, but we consider your previous two qualification, which includes 10th as well as your 12th. So here you can simply say that, you can clearly see if your percentage is 80 to 89.99 percentage, you can fall under this category where you can avail 30% of scholarship. It means your scholarship amount will be 42,000 rupees. And similarly, from 90 to 94.99, you can avail 40% of scholarship. And if the student has got 95 to 97.99 in either of the exams, then we can offer him 50% of scholarship. If the student is 90, 80, 98 or above, then we can offer 60% of scholarship. And whichever scholarship you're getting, either based on 10th or 12th, the benefit of that scholarship is it will be applicable to you throughout the program. So if I talk about BTech Chemical Engineering, it's a 4-year course. Someone is getting, let's say, 60% scholarship. Then this 60% scholarship will be applicable to you for the 4 years. So this is a benefit of joining our university, because this scholarship, I mean, if somebody is giving you the scholarship, it will not be applicable to all the semesters or all the years. It will be applicable to one semester or 1 year with a lot of conditions. But here there are no conditions. If you're getting it initially, it will be applicable to throughout the program. And not only we are giving scholarship based on the percentage in qualified exam, but as I told you earlier, that we also offer scholarship based on the LPO Nest exam. So if you get very good score in LPO Nest exam, so depending upon your exam or the score, you can avail these scholarships, right? So next is JEE Mains exam. See, if we are targeting BTech program or any other program, there are national level tests also considered, or I mean, students appear for the national level test exams. So let me tell you that we consider JEE Mains score as well for the scholarship. So we have mentioned over here the percentile that is considered for each of the category. So yes, JEE Mains exam will be also considered for the scholarship. And we also give scholarship under LPO RISE, Recognize India's Scholarly Excellence. So basically, there will be 100% scholarship for the LPO RISE. So it is also one of the scholarships that we are giving if the student is appearing for the prestigious exams, I mean the exams, and they are getting a very good score. Or if the student is has qualified the exam, let's take an example of IITs or NITs, and but they do not continue over there, and they want to, because of any reason they want to join LPU. Because of that also they can get scholarship. If the student is a gold medalist, if the student has topped the board, then we also offer scholarship to those candidates under this scholarship LPU RISE. So it's also one of the best scholarships where students can avail it. And other than this, we have Shikshak Samman Anudan scholarship as well. What does this mean? That if a student's parents, whether it's mother or father, they are in teaching profession, so they also get scholarship over here. So see, you get wonderful opportunities in terms of scholarship. Our scholarships are not limited at all. We are having bundle of scholarships. Next one is defense scholarship. See, if someone's parents, they're in defense, whether they are working or serving or they are retired, they will definitely get this scholarship. So this point is also over here. By just clicking on it in it, you will check out the scholarships over here. So we have mentioned the category. If your parents, they are serving personals or ex-serviceman or retired personals, their dependents will get 30% of scholarship, right? But if the candidate is already getting any scholarship, I'll just give an example. If student is getting scholarship based on LPO Nest exam, let's say 30%, and let's take an example. I'm a student and I have appeared for the LPO Nest exam, and I have got 30% scholarship based on LPO Nest exam. And other than LPO Nest, I'm not falling in any category. But I am claiming that my father is in defense. Let's say he's in retired personnel. Then in that case, I will get 20% additional benefit on that 30%. So this is also one of the benefits, right? But if I'm not getting any scholarship, I'm falling only in this defense category, then in that case I'll be getting 30% financial aid. But if I'm getting any other scholarship, then in that case on that scholarship, 20% additional will be added, but it will be on the remaining fee after the scholarship. So this is also one of the scholarships, and we have need-based orphans, persons with certain disability scholarship as well. In need-based, if I just open it, you will see we have given the categories. Suppose if the candidate falls in economically weaker section, their family annual income is less than or equal to 5 lakh, then they can also get the scholarship. But although the seats are limited, right? And a single mother child, we have students from minorities, transgender, non-traditional students, they come all under this category. And if the candidate is an orphan or a person with certain disability, they can also get scholarship. We have scholarship for startups, innovations, and entrepreneurships as well. And talking about the dates, how to apply, see, the dates are here as per the current schedule. Registration is going on. 15th April is the last day to apply for the LPU exam and to book the slot. And from, 4th April to 30th April, our exams will be conducted if you're selecting the center based. From the remotely proctored mode, the time dates will be 4th to 20th April. On 2nd May, your result will be out, but after result, there is a counseling session where the students will be giving the preference. So it will be from 2nd to 3rd May, and on 4th May, your result will be out, and from 4th May to 10th of May, you will be supposed to pay the minimum amount of 10,000 rupees in order to book your seat, in order to lock your scholarship. So these are important dates. The seats will be only, subject to the admissions will be only based on the subject to the seat availability. So dates are over here, so you can check out it and you can accordingly apply for it if you wish to, right? So yeah, so this is all about this particular course.
Thank you so much, Ms. Shabnam. So as I can see, there's some questions from our participants. Can we take the questions now, Dr. Ajit?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Thanks for giving me chance to address your questions. Now let's start with first question. Gaurav is here with us. Gaurav is asking, ma'am, please stop sharing your screen. Shabnam. So Gaurav is asking, what are the latest trends and research areas in functional materials for sustainable energy?
For sustainable energy, as you're talking about, currently, three things is very important. Who asked this question? Karthik. Okay, thank you for the question first. So, as I said that the country in globally we are facing about one of the bigger issues in energy. Second, we are facing about the water. So currently, the third is waste. A lot of the waste in scenario is going on. And that waste is directly and indirectly affect the human. So sustainable. And
Maybe some network issue. So
this type of the research is going on.
yes, sir. Can you please repeat the answer? Your network connection is.
Okay.
Can you please
So okay.
yeah.
I'm going to repeat my answer again. Maybe someone they maybe connectivity or something is missed that. So as I said that the sustainability and energy, basically current scenario is important part is energy crisis, water crisis, and waste and generation and waste contamination is going on air, water, and the soil environment. So current scenario, we can say that we can utilize this waste, convert to the energy production in the form of hydrogen, wastewater convert to hydrogen, wastewater convert to electricity generation, excess amount of CO2 convert to methane. This is the part of the energy which they consider as a sustainability. The current this type of the research in going on in School of Chemical Engineering, my student is working on it, and this is the part of we can overcome to this current the challenge which we globally they facing, even the India also facing the energy related these things.
I hope, dear, you got your answer from our today's expert, Dr. Ajit. So someone is asking what career opportunities are available in the field of energy materials and innovation?
Thank you for the very good question. Actually, the career, as you see that one currently completely based on the we not only we these globally the most of the people they are completely depend upon these non-renewable resources. And recently you have seen that one even the India also they are promoting about the e-vehicle. So we are working another part of energy source. So this is going to be, I can say it's not going to be finished. And if you're talking about next 10, 20 years, it's a huge peak point for the energy and water, these two sectors, energy, material energy, production, energy utilization. And most of the person they're working on it, how we can overcome this type of the situation. And this is the very, and we can say very hot topic and hot research where we can use our make our career based on these challenges.
I hope, dear, you got your answer from our today's expert. If anyone have any question regarding the admission, they just write on us at admission@lpu.co.in. And you can do WhatsApp chat with us. Our WhatsApp number is 985256900. I'm repeating the number. It's 985256900. Once again, thanks to our today's experts, Dr. Ajit Sharma and Ms. Shabnam Rahman. As we come to the end of this webinar, I want to express my deepest gratitude to our experts for sharing their valuable insights and expertise with us. Your presence, enthusiasm, and active participation have made this experience truly special. Hopefully, the attendees found this webinar to be valuable and will be able to utilize the information for better decision making regarding admissions. If anyone wants to access this webinar again, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in, or can be accessed on YouTube also. Stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, with the permission of my seniors, I would be signing off this webinar. Take care and goodbye. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you.